wife, like myself. And I wonder if that's my wife they're talking about. I wonder if that's Martin Mamidou. I wonder if it's me from our own. That's when you say, I don't criticize Nana Addo for the things he does. To be quite honest, I'm at a loss as to what to believe or disbelieve. Because I know the things about some of our people say about my wife, Martin Mamidou, and myself are false. Ladies and gentlemen, what did this small little character do? After we lost the 2016, I said he went and paid cash for 2 mansions. One for himself, one for his wife. This is not good enough. Our roads will become too dangerous to ply on. The platform, Apramen and Yapani Pompeiso. The platform, the Cardinal Nana Yaukesi, Sonche Sonchi, Ason Senchie, and in Senchia, a call Batako Bramai and Sinukoso, a Tuapetiaman Timfi, a Sansa Crocotiaco, the platform Sunye, as is in Conda Sisia Jack Amatran Conda Trenufua, Brana Yaukesi, the Cardinal Tiajamu, our peace, 104.3 FM. So the platform, Odoso Pio, and the Doso and Sempudium, Amandosam, Abrabomunsam, Asitiramunsam, and Yamansa who was on some. And it's a wood will be a dear. And in a Shianaya Cassie, the Cardinal, one in a poundful. Our the platform to be dear so. Wo peace 104.3 FM. A Jordan will credit Numrebiada, a free no or Chocopim Nondu. The platform, our peace FM. And somewhere here, the Abba, the Acro, and the Yatian, the Yahoo, Ninran, and new dinner apreto, and the Nasombina NCI, the Banuswa, Evia, the platform, Chinawajunibi, Ghana, my Ghana.
Elsia, Mamabunya, Joy Jumre, Damase Peace 104.3 FM Suni. No, what your pemu pepe. The platform and an Ebra Associate Ebra Nenumre, Isaac Odro, Patricia Sefa Fisher, Quabrantri Boy Siako or Quabrane, Emmanuel Tiemo, Woman Ashe, Emma Midi Hochame. Your friend Nana Yaukesi, Ubetimi Afremi the Cardinal, me and I did the platform Medi Hochame, and you may in Chasron Emma baby a wubia. Saunyanti ya, Bacho, Saunyanti ya, Martin Alamisi Benz Kaiser Amidu. Special prosecutor was it or resign with immediate effect. And some you way dibisa. Was it practical? Maza dibisa. Enti oda mama nya adwuma kitu amiwia meba na asembisa no ye de atoato so nene me o wosronko e wa asei. Great Consolidated Popular Party GCPP. Ye papa Danlati of blessed memory. Onyankopon fa ne kra ensie ye. Na manyukuo ya wote ye. Na yenim se after ye papa Danlati no, odo ankasa ne ba Dr. Henry Herbert Lati ena wahwe akire akrakra party nkakra e de ababedru ene. Interestingly, ye do election say one hwe obeka say GCPP omuni ho. But omukọ process num through yen disqualify no because who say omunim de omoye ti okwa obeka say omuntimi enfile no ma file no omunam musa. And then you Dr. Henry Herbert Latte e wa say ono and a flag bearer and leader of GCPP, Great Consolidated Popular Party, and no ebe twetwe nkomo na afi ye den sama aka ni nyina ato aso. Doc.
Yes.
Majo.
Majodo.
Apple.
Omui, what's that?
Oh, Nyamiado. Meso me hu ye pa. Ye hu na che.
Oh, has a member had anti home cherry.
That be say you hu ache be obabi ye shesha but had you hu ache.
You matter.
Bibi aboko de.
Oh, BBI correct.
And the radius. Na o party mo te saying.
Pattern. Today, my father can. I pin so.
O party no my episode.
Milan catch you.
Oh, are they?
BBI correct. Pinso no cheddar correct.
Oh, okay. I thought it's a pinso ni chese ni my basa.
Oh, David, Pinso no cheddar no my do papa.
Sir. Oh, I see.
Pinso the mom and grandmother walk catch him there. Oh, the Christmas not oil and cake na. Not cake na bidding you. Not gonna cake it obey Pinso. Say me on the honor man or the oh the in the ferry.
And the old man up a cake pa.
Oh no, up a cake papa. They know me end up.
I see. And you may a friend waboko GCPP 2020. The journey thus far. At say.
Yes,
The journey thus far.
It's been fantastic. It hasn't been easy because old man win. I had to do a lot of work. We went around the whole country. Now all holiday, any offices, any members now. It's a man with the but drive it. Now General Secretary now. When you mother father, my friend George Amoa. And now General Secretary. I remember unfortunately after the elections 2012 when she began we drove around the whole country to set up all the necessary offices. In now got 2 days for the nomination. You qualified and we were fourth during that elections. Yeah, what was it, Papa? You time I campaign po.
Mo ya de pa.
You see, fourth. You see, from then on, kakra. What's it? Poco a poco, bit by bit. Little drops of what?
Water.
Makes
It's
a mighty ocean. And now we're almost on the point of being a mighty ocean. Almost.
But you need to be a mighty ocean to win an election, Anna.
Well, it takes a while. And we are there.
You are there now.
Almost there.
Almost there or there. We have 3 weeks, exactly 3 weeks to general election.
Yes, and you see, it's bubbling. Maybe the results we are getting is phenomenal. We've done half of the 16 regions already.
Half.
We've campaigned. We've been campaigning this time, and it's going down really, really well.
And you sure you can do the rest of the 8 regions in 21 days?
Oh, easy. We'll be campaigning, and we're going to the markets. We've been seeing the chiefs. We've seen the people, and that's what it's all about: seeing the people, seeing the relevant people in order who control the areas, and telling them our story. It's going down well. You know what's it?
I see.
What in demonstration I say papa this time around.
Mo kwa den na mo ka kire omo.
Oh, you can't on there. Eat what you grow what you eat. Eat what you grow in the farming side. Not there. Maybe easy. Other ya yedua. Nedua. Yeto.
Okay.
Nedza. Mobokan na ya export. In the time of my domestication, I was doing that. I was actually producing with algorithms in some area hall, producing organic pineapples, organic papaya, and exporting and earning a lot of revenue for the country.
Well, the benefit of your listeners, no organic pineapple near the
organic pineapple, organic papaya, and any organic.
I know you're the
any organic products here. Say a jazza and for artificial fertilizer can don't run up now what the phone was saying, baby, we don't use it.
Okay.
Yeah, in fact artificial fertilizers
and
pesticides and can
I see.
You use when the product and when it grows now mobile can you more addition foam often mulching.
Yeah,
and composting.
Yeah.
We mulch and we compost. Hey, Dama. Now, fruits and wing and now, or you're healthy. When you can say a brutal, on ope, or pidibana, or It's banana oil organic. It's a huge market. You get a minimum of 30% on the price.
Sure.
And so over the period of time, and I've been producing organic produce for export. And most of the supermarkets in the UK, like Tesco, Waitrose, and Sainsbury's, what are my organic papayas? Germany, Plus, Tigus, what are my organic papayas? Holland, Ahold, USA, Whole Foods, Canada, Pro Organic in Canada. Even in Beirut, in the Middle East, they are buying as well. And China. So it's a good product. If you produce they be a market well. And we're going to be pushing that to get Ghanaian farmers to produce organically so that we can sell our produce all over the world. Knowing that when we're exporting conventional fruits, there was a lot of competition, especially from Brazil. Because they had huge farms and we couldn't compete or to reduce their prices. And when you have organic and it doesn't have the huge farms, it's small enough to be able to control the disease and you don't put in pesticides. Adobaha is one. So as a result of that, we became the largest exporters of organic papayas in the world.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's the name of your farms again?
Latte Associates Ghana Limited.
Latte Associates.
And the farmers are always they're on the Latte list.
Okay.
We got our certification from Germany. BCS Eco Guarantee.
Okay.
Bio Swiss or Switzerland. And a crab from Sweden.
But surprisingly, the champions of domestication, Obobo supermarket leading shops are more agile products in Ghana. Mante Ghana de bia
Why,
Ghana, Mante Ghana supermarket and now shop will be our list of shops.
No. We export internationally. International.
Why?
Because that's what we do. That's our skills.
I see, but ordinarily, go be say because we are champions of domestication, at least. Say supermarkets, I can say, no more.
Have you seen them even selling organic? That was organic kruma.
Is that not the more reason I think I'll venture into
listen
the
to
market?
me. Our marketing is international. There are supermarkets who are, I don't know whether they even buy organic here. If they had approached me, yes, I'm able to sell it and I don't have to sell it. My Krumhan is only for the local market. What we cannot export internationally, we sell to the local market. We don't sell organic fruits in Ghana, in the supermarkets.
I see. And the over presidents who are still over exporting.
This is a simple question, Ebisemi. What do you expect?
I expect the answer from you.
What do you expect? We're exporting organics. And when I'm president, I stop exporting. Of course, I'm going to mirror it around the whole country. Because in started when they had some of them didn't have their own homes. Even when they had homes are on rickety homes. After 3 years, and they were able to build their own homes, bought their own pickup trucks. When I went to school nowadays, they were living very, very well. And once I become president, I'll even make sure that most of those in the organic production will export directly and earn dollars. Don't you think the farmers like to earn dollars and earn good money and create billions of dollars for Ghana? They want to do it because we're starting. Most of us were in our 30s, our workers were in their 20s, and the youth will do it. Because I've done it before. I know I can do it around the country.
I see. Dr. Henry Latte, ena yeneno kasa enenumre, or a flag bearer. Emma GCPP amanyukuno domestication ene wamo abudin ono ne no ekasa enenumre. Now doc ene emon komo. Now 2020 GCPP is in the race again. Edientina obi a OTA enenumre esese ogitum say GCPP the last bet.
Even when you produce, you just don't think about the farmers alone. Market women are part of it because they buy their produce and take it to the market. So if you can get them to produce enough, the market women will be able to sell those products. And when they sell it, it goes round. And people are happy because if government planting for food and jobs are. And we shall be in serious trouble. Planting for food and jobs on bunch, we shall be in serious trouble. Oh. Food security is so important. You must be in a situation that anytime, anywhere in the world, you have enough food to feed you and keep you going.
I see. Dr. Henry Lartey. Okay, now, Doc, apart from domestication, ɛdeɛ biom na ɛda GCPP ani so a sɛ nyame yɛ adom na mobɛtena konwa no so a mobɛyɛ nti ɛsɛ sɛ Ghana ni a ɔtie wo no onya reshimu wo mu na ɔto abadema wo.
Domestication is in every field of our economy. It's not just only in farming. When you can say, it says here, we need to improve our energy sector. Over a period of time, we went through doom zone. And through the doom zone, or how industrialization. So we believe that we should try other sources of energy. And one of them is solar. When you can say Morocco, just up, not far from here, they are making $570 billion selling solar to Spain. Meanwhile, the whole of Europe needs energy, and they are getting their energy from Russia. They're not happy getting the energy from Russia because it's a risk to them. So that Russian will not be able to get the energy they want. So they are interested in buying solar. And we've been talking to a company called Desertec in the last 8 years or so, who are prepared to come and partner us to build solar panels here. Not only build solar panels, to build electrical cars and hydrogen cars. That is where the world is going. We shouldn't sit down and allow them to produce like they've always done, and we go and buy. So once they come and partner us, and we'll be producing solar panels and solar energy, which will earn us trillions of dollars. Trillions, and that will create loads and loads of jobs, which the youth want. That is why they would like to vote us into power. And that is why the farmers would like to have us, because they can also use solar, our friend, and greenhouses to produce good food for Ghana and be a breadbasket for the world.
Sure.
We'll make money and we'll not borrow. We'll make so much money, we can build the schools, build the hospitals, build the roads, and then people can go into the hospitals for free. When you've created the money, you can offer things for free. It's not when you haven't done it, then you are giving it away and you have to find a way to pay for it. We believe in production and cutting down on imports. Once we've created more production for export and local consumption, our imports will come down, the city will get stronger, we'll be able to put our money where our mouth is, able to fry a tampa.
So what are you running, mate?
I'm not, Mr. Andy Sechi, or a renowned, great former head teacher.
I see. But also the design.
Mr. Andy Bampo Sechi.
Andy Bampo Sechi.
Andy, Shane Browning. Shane Browning.
Okay. What I say about ballot no so?
Hashtag 6, number 6.
Number 6.
Number 6.
6 on the ballot. Okay, Mr. Sechi.
Yes.
Mene o flag bearer won komo kakra ni ade a.
Okay.
In the next 3 minutes, me pese Ghana for 80. Talk to them, tell them why they must vote for the GCP.
Okay. Let me say, Wakika be brave. For domestication, no nature say, if ye a dear, and to ye, ye between I or in fear Ghana. Then ye bear, yansu ya humbetoing. It me a near, na yansu ye dibikwa amanoni, a discover. Say ya, a juma eswati. Nature say, school 4 years, I school in a woman baby, I bet trefsi a woman near Jumae. And the computer back to me, ye Juma, Nipa 100 NSA. It is a ye sap solar energy production. Now, the opportunity, but say, a man for say, ultimate market. Makoto solar panel, be 50 megawatts, and I say 20 megawatts, 30 now they are coffee now akọ mount now so bribi kakra obetimi aye no now the year now won't depend on national grid and nti important say one betting as you know my vote to my na yetimi aba power na ya be enyuma ebe boama Ghana for na kasa hu say womutimi ye na woma fa mani anto aban sunku asese because ni ayekoso nyina kire say aban timi nya adwuma pibi emma obia ye ni su adi hu no ni say ye be ye sa adi wo ya aduane a yedua ha no utwa wo ti say broni ade utimi dry no na wayam na de si ho banchi wo dry no na wayam ti say nya mu amunimu need fufu ni ade na ye ni bebre na manfo eja pounding so mo be wo fufu adie ni ade wo koto ni body ni powder ni menken powder banchi powder no dia missing na wa ye na sisi fufu ai ready e betra ho a amanfo ani beji hu cause bra omode machine ba omode wo fufu yi amanfo se omompe so nkakra amanfo asati e de omo banchi no mbo de ko machine no makoyam na ye de oma ba be di fufu nti saa na se powder no so ba ebe ye nti amanfo akuafo hu se banchi ehun abanfaso pa menkani ehun abanfaso body ni ade a ebe ma obia akoye ku anu ama adwuma aba cause se adwuma ho a okobokro no ayeden adwuma ho a okokun obi ayeden adwuma ho a onko di konkonsa bi enfo bi hu because nim se okoyiro ho a obenye ska ashobotom adwuma no yetimi ye ni bibra na ebi ko Nigeria markets enya asem kitwa brochire nyina omani beje unso ade na ayeye no emfaso die ebia ne so si organic ade production abrochire for no wo pe more organic products no food stuffs no sin inorganic ones no eti se yetimi aye na ye ni powder body powder menken powder ni nyama na de kwa ombeto na yenso ye hu atoen obia nsori nkonkujina aban man adwuma ye because na no ya digitization ni mu ade banking ade mu ni ama adwuma why de uko bank kraba se nkrofotiti ho because onya fane mobile phone a otimi transfer ni sikafi na account mu eba ni phone so no oni na mo nko bank enko ema ade cashier bia enko check scam no di nya ye kan de ye no kre se bia mwana on vote yemra power se be ya ye betimi aye nyama wa ha na ya export solar energy o say ade electrical cars no ni nyama na ya ye bi on crofo ye cars wa o mu nyamwa say o idea no na say wo the technical support no manual na ma onu so otimi ye bribi o sorry awakotobi na u yusu ni kakran na Ghana so ye koyeni cause obi ni obetimi abe ya man woma enya opportunity nyina onya scar no akoto edan wa brochire ubana se scar ho a aban watimi anya scar ye nya scar edan na ye sisi ni bebre ekura bia na obi ye won wo okra on person obeba krom because onim say ni solar ni ewianso de ye nton ewa ha enu anse wakoto solar te senya na mobile phone ebikita 20 3 4 5 6 no kita prices different sana solar no so ba yebetimi atuntono obia ne de ene ebe ya obia ho beto no untimi nkofa bill emro bia o to creditor o de agusu u solar no problem ba ho a technicians wo ho na waye na ochire bi no obia ho atonama yenso yenya ya sumdwe
Mr. Andy Bampo Sechi or your running mate Emma Dr. Henry Herbert Lati ene GCPP amanyuko no na ekase wi sisi ana say mpacho na now you headmaster of school ben
na mi try dia wo La Presby ene La Wireless 4
La Presby ene wireless La Wireless 4
yes
ampa Actually, so yeah, Cheche need a damper. I see, Doc.
Yes.
Yet your running mate, NFA, Nema mo canibi, Bepe say, Wada Roma, Ebiti unsema, Icha Tokra, the old catcher Ghana for exactly 3 weeks from today. Yakwa Kotwaba. Talk to Ghanaians.
But we have something which is very, very powerful. 2002, now the state of Bremen, what time did the Mumbai office was Germany, because they were very interested in our organic production. In 2003 October, I started a company was Bremen, Germany, and in doing business, Michelle already offend Timothy McPherson, or a banker, one of the top bankers in Germany. Or for Canada, but no man for Jamaica. No man Maroon. Maroons were former Ghanaians who could be Asantis or Fantisa, walk of Jamaica, and they fought the British. No one won independence nearly 300 years ago. And so was the top of Jamaica. Now he is also a Maroon. Now Oman he came to help me over 50 times. And then the thing dawned on him that black people have to do something. He's not the finance minister for Akopon, Jamaica. And now the African Union, Webway Diaspora Office for Akopon, Jamaica. He's been able to meet most of the successful black businessmen in the world. And now the sixth region of the African regime, which is from Jamaica to Brazil, African American Committee, have come out with a stimulus of $100 a month to help any black person in the world against corona disease. You get $100 for 36 months, and you have to go onto this website, www.swifin.com/login. Swifin yet SWIFIN. SWIFIN. To Swifin proper, S for sugar, W for woman, I for indigo, F for father, I for indigo, N for north. www.swifin.com/login. Echo what ID or passport, your address, who bank account, no ident, and they will register you. By the end of the month, $100 will go into your account. It will be about 580 Ghana cedis every month for 3 months, for 3 years. This is phenomenal. And if I'm able to do this when I'm not in government, then what else can't I do? Tell me.
Master, I mean, you also ask me chat to.
Okay, send your mechano. Now my church any day. HSS Mikita, second month to no. May I dear. Sir, or mine Munina and Koda Machoma, the Omo Quemonim power. Isana say me be near second at the position. May I dear. Abwa ama Ghana. Sunjua Baha. Nkwadano eko school nyina na omo wani da so say owi a obenya adwumaye cause say die ene yetemi okano krepa be din say obe create adwuma instantly ama 1 million people na 1 million jobs and na for ajuwo awu kita unyansa ni unim die ni wakwankyira obefa so die nyana say obegigis no Ghana for no wha dia hwe omodia embiena went me ayehi.
I see. I obi the message bi ba o setamana o ye headmaster no na o lesson no so nworo ho kra o ye strict dodo.
Oh yeah, baby.
As it the lesson no
Strict wall. Lessons.
Oh yes. It's important.
As it Monday obana Nguta abo abesa kufie. I see. Doc, so it has been wonderful having you tonight.
I don't want you to go off like that. I have some good news for you.
Talk to me.
It's been going on for so long. In there, they laid down Latin. Done Adaraka. And Tama was standing for National Alliance of Liberals 1969. He lost the elections. And when he lost the elections, he was really literally punished. no license or the you know finish him. I remember the natural work on your dad. It was sad. But then he was forced to actually bring a champion in to overthrow the government. But I heard that the end of the back attorney in there. Mukafada braka na mukufin. Na mukufin na minti the
Uhunfie
no. We used to say that.
Okay.
And the woman now what done our friend Auntie Rose appeal. Ni couldn't our friend Matthew Yao appeal. They were our friend then they were spare parts dealers. On a woman turned down man, not this scam. Okay, or the coon. And when he did the coon, he did Operation Feed Yourself. Operation Feed Yourself and no OC, all the dams in the north. They did also the one down so many said I think, you know. But because he wasn't the head of state and it was not in his name. I've been wondering who bought that house. And today I was so happy to meet Auntie Rose. But unfortunately, no couldn't able. And I found out that Otto done if one Lebanese guy, Tony Kamalan. Tony Kabbalah. Could you believe this? This has been haunting me for years. And I'm proud that I met those who bought the house from the old man. And the old man was able to turn our lives. Do you know what? Before he was able to do that, and if you can show, no, we can see. We had to move out of our house. I was carrying out my mattress. And some people were looking at us, we finding us and laughing. It was a horrible experience. We carried most of our mattresses to our auntie also.
How old were you then?
I must have been maybe 13, 14.
Wow.
And we carried that. Chairman, mother and father. No, assistant colonial secretary. What did he do? Henry Herbert Mam, MBE. He was the deputy governor between 1931 to 1947. I remember carrying my stuff as a young boy. It was horrible. So we were staying in the house that night. I said, hey, cool. Hey, but cool. You want to see your folk overfire on your cool soup. One of the Irish problem. That was where my grandfather's house was. It was an incredible feeling to be able to see those who made my father come back to life. And you know what?
Tell me.
It's a paradox because although the government of PPP, which is now NPP, and now support what the current government is doing, one parents who punished my father are now people that are adore because they're doing domestication. They're producing for Ghanaians, they're creating jobs for Ghanaians. 1D, 1F is domestication. In September, I went. They did not invite me. I went all the way to Goso to support them, and I support them dearly. I happened to meet Nanado, who was the husband of one of the good friend, David Kassan Jamna, Dr. David Kassan Jamna. I met him with my father in London. And he's a good friend. I like him. I knew as part of 1990 that Nanado wanted to be president. And I had no shadow of doubt that he was going to win it. It took me years, and he did it.
Wow.
I know his brother Bumpty. I've sat down with him, and he told me the stories about his great-grandfather, Ofurata the First. He put in an education system there. Most of his grandchildren had education. That is why they've got so many of the Ofuratas highly educated. And people are saying that Wama with Juma. When you have family who are that educated, what do? Do you go and collect some with education? Of course not. But also, my great grandfather, no pay. MPP for Nasem, the UGCC. Oh, no, can't change that. Said that time, bit about Oba no officer. On people showing him, but when Dan Kwabuzia people came in, he was very interested in them. So as a child, my heart was there. But then my father also went to the CPP. But he did well. He was one of the richest men at the young time. At the age of 30, he had made $12 million, £1 million sterling. He had written a check for £1 million sterling at the age of 30. No, he set up Latte Books and Stationery. On an other year, friend and State Publishing Corporation. I found that when I went to Adansi Traditional Council, one of the chiefs happened to be working with my father on Nokachem. State Publishing Corporation was Latte Books and Stationery. He was very successful. He held the now during the elections. And as they saw him as a threat, they tried to cripple him. But he survived by selling his house in Adabraka to overthrow the government.
It's been wonderful speaking to you tonight. I pray we have another opportunity to go into the dynamics of what happened when he had to sell his house and manage life from another angle. And then we go into those things. Perhaps
I have a lot more stories to tell you.
Sure.
Look, I saw Auntie Rose uphill, and I didn't know what to do with myself.
Oh.
A lovely old lady, an Asante, and a proud Asante. And do you know what? My father had, most of his friends were Asantes.
I see.
And my god brother, or foster brother, Kofi Asamaba, he lived with us. He's an Asante. My good friend, Kofi Amakone, he's an Asante.
I'm sure you left there a happy man.
Oh, yes. And when I grew up, I had Yakrapa, FC Perfumery.
Yes.
The husband.
I don't know
Asante.
the husband.
He grew up in Accra. Most of my friends are Asantes. So we have a connection with Asantes, and I'm so proud to have met this lady who was able to, with her husband, to sell the house to my father, for my father to be able to get out of trouble.
I see. Doc, thank you for the time spent with us tonight. Like I said, I believe in the next 21 days as we go to the polls, we'll have another encounter with you where we will drive your campaign home so that you are able to speak to Ghanaians at large, where you have gone, the things that you have done, and why you think that GCPP is the best bet for Ghana going into the polls in December.
The good news is that it's taken off brilliantly. Everywhere we've been, especially when we go, the markets went all over us.
We pray you succeed.
And I can't even believe what is going on. Also, so you can see.
So this year, it's the right?
Oh, yes, it's him.
Yes, it's him.
We're going to be there.
I see. Dr. Henry Herbert Latte, a flag bearer, Great Consolidated Popular Party, GCPP. The running mate, Mr. Andy Bampo Sechi, former headmaster, and Penifui Oma Chechim. In fact, Dr. Latte no, so convinced and deeply buried in domestication agenda, not to the sense that he feels that it is the only way I beat me a sustaining yahu. And him say in the next 21 days, Okabra team no behe. Now Omasaya pe another day, Dr. Henry Latte na waba na fi home stretch of his campaign. Yadamasi say mobile 0556 0556 700 700 0556 700 700 eno yen Tesla yede adwuma sembisa ene adwenkyere ni nyina eho ena efaba. This is the platform show on Peace 104.3 FM.
Nakana beyo, yeyo ifemi wao. Otumbre baby, wabo agana. Nakana beyo, yeyo ifemi wao. Ghana ya sase batana ya mieshra no da wamanu ni ma penyi dala na wamanu do ya sase batana embe oku eji ahohu eni eni kebi asiase biye inti asemeno se yesu Ghana yiye anya sape da chichirima baba be boyenfo Inia, so rebe baby, Mabwagana. Agana beyo, you drinking water. So rebe baby, Mabwagana. Agana beyo, you drinking water. Consum papemu, confemo man. Enquanto pone con passar, con fayoma. Anyhow, me crono, confemo man. Pensa me minha que eu te cono, confemo man. Esse seven upstairs, yes, I'm gonna eat. Anya sape, that chichima, never be with for. Minia, so brave, baby. Mabwagana. Nagana beyo, you drinking water. So brave, baby. Mabwagana. Nagana beyo, you drinking water.
The Dr. Henry Herbert Latte and you know ekasa no great consolidated popular party I say I pinso yeah we no next is my own sweetheart, my own darling. City by
Yes, me do.
and I go say
Me wo sound hwehwe me.
oh yes sir, yes sir.
Ma te say si Joyce for na say ne ya 16.
My say 6
16 esa na relegate e bi mu kwa achiri.
say more do 6 sir. Me nya kwa na kaga na man nyina Joyce. That is it.
Adom na anso e.
Oh, Eradi Adom. O party mo boko there.
Yesu adom. The battle still remains the Lord's.
I see. Edeyamiase. Now, I Dr. Bodi Nyamche ho.
Oh, Papa, enyumre me mawadjo. Oh. I hope start no pebi I will join here. Command your morning.
I ya me nya kwa join but o de na ya o de ba na ya na boa.
Okay.
Yeah, na.
And also yeah. At least one join 5 to 6 na kura na. I say me no say bu awe so o ye ntem na ba until later in the day no.
Na me da ho 4 na akwa ya ze go do I started from boss. Have you left home already? Me so me.
Why is it go do?
Onye ni pebi ya wa hadwene dodo. Boy no hadwene. As go do hadwene.
Entina na pampam na eyi konu.
Say wo hu bi.
Ai.
Me ni odi ahenkan ya anye yie wadwuma ma nyina free sa boy no. Or high been too much.
And some mobile empire be a true mean kakra.
Aye, yes, the empire, you and Grand Empire, they're quite chill.
A question.
Aye. Why is Namwale? Girls for Namwale. Old women for Namwale. Rejected NDC members for Namwale. Disappointed NDC members for Namwale. Aristocrats for Namwale. Okada riders for Namwale. Immigration ladies for Namwale. Morning NDC members for Namwale.
And the Korea say.
Movement for Namwale. Say Namwale. Oh wait.
Yes. I feel no dream and the Korea say.
Say Namwale.
Yes, Namwale.
Oh, that so new group about and the Melanche no from Melanche no I can't say no Sunday and Melanche.
Obviously, France.
And no yeah. Morning NDC members for Namwale.
Yeah, so far some NDC members who can get
oh, now only something longia de bia. That's say.
Oh, Yamina Dum.
Yako.
Yako. Someone said the Rollins here. I'm a Rollins man.
Oh, why not? I don't know.
Because say you be take up 12 me the bet more.
For Papa J.
For Papa J.
Okay.
You know, I when I was growing up,
was secondary school, Form 5 now, Papa Joe, about scene so. And I followed him. He's a human being. He will make mistake. But you see, me never be I mean you certain spiritual aspects in that. But at the national reconciliation, on bedi gets Papa Jenya 24 months and 12 months and 2. On my can some no correct gets Papa Jenya 12 months and 2. Aye.
Anyway, that will be the subject for another discussion today. FM. Yeah, I said you may say also about the kind home. And you may Martin Amidu. We will say a special question, Peter. What about two just say the Jumano? Own to me, Ebium. How did you receive that news? Because I know shall say you.
Well, who's there fake news for her? Maminchia a chief for PCFM platform a chief for a Ghana name on it. Mami say why New Jersey. Sinudro New Jersey. Mam Mary Columbus, Ohio. Michiamunina. Near woman say Mun say I didn't no cre. Enti minya adajie kind. The letter now, the resignation letter no. Some say nyame kan no, me say. One man resignation letter no. And it is no. The other one no was trying to inform the public. Every time we studio answer them send another letter to the president. Or accuse the president no. Would I say accusation or telling the president in the face? Nintia or resign. Opache say corruption e defeat no enti wa resign ba me mom de ka me na nka ben resign because kam wa kukuduro because why ajapa corruption risk assessment you have a mandate of preventing and investigating corruption and prosecuting corruption, so you should go ahead after the risk assessment and then you should go ahead and do investigation and then try to prosecute those you see them as culpable. Then at the law court, who say what you said in your corruption risk assessment report, whether it is true or it is not true.
But only time is you know, sa portion kakra away, and also the man statement na yemi wanwa. Chere say, sa issues are raised here on Japan. President's okay. So say now can take the thing back to Parliament. Whether a be a year and I say year and say another discussion. But almost say go back to Parliament, go and start again and all that. And I was thinking and no crab ma unyina so say nkofo na also my corrupt practices no. You prosecute them.
Yeah, Nana.
Papa.
The cardinal.
Hey na mwali.
Wow. What fra den kakra. The other report to my president no. Now we didn't can the report number the public. And I said it could be simultaneous, but public says okay. And we read it. Now president, me no president, we say na anya me deno. They say president actual let it be signed by you denying. Up to now, me who say the fake is so. Until I just say salete no. Authentic. Salete no. See. This is not an investigation, but an assessment. Then let her know the paragraph, the last paragraph no. Many MP before a time so I can't want some be any moment chance for PCFM platform can see you so. Na me sambe abe dufu MP before na remi dufu no but MP before led by Nanado. And it's or see the report Japa we say no they will resubmit it to Parliament. Wagan batadu amidu fanko Parliament o. They will resubmit the Japa.
As a former member of Parliament, you know, say bill back up Parliament in free Matamidu.
Definitely, but I'm just saying they will still resubmit to Parliament.
And so that will be the right thing to do.
So resubmit it to Parliament for who to cure it? Now, Osanso can say, Parliament should discuss it, debate it. They should debate it. But approval should be after election. Either before the 8th Parliament, or it will be discussed, it will be approved. It will be approved either before the 8th Parliament or it will be approved by the 8th Parliament. So now what Nana do catch and say, Sir, a Japa report here, material by once a public so na baby a febana once na DH na anti-corruption for DH na baby see I didn't bono. How are you going to cure it? And how sure are you say it's going to be approved by Parliament? Because already Parliament has rubber stamp. Now one shall be DHC. I want to papa to DHC. I say I should have been feeder. I didn't bon.
Well, that's not the best reason why anti-president can say. Sa Parliament we are or yeah na. Was one sample be DHC. A born ya de. My and some fan co. Sa Parliament no I hope you. Yen train. Not the next Parliament and about on him.
I guess I'm President Kai. President C. Near Omode Kono. I was expecting President to even say, may the call cabinet, I'm a cabinet a cure. They will send you to Parliament. Not Parliament a bobo. I don't see every time they are called until I presume say cabinet be young juma. Now I say they are called Parliament. Or see either the current Parliament will approve it after election, or the next Parliament will approve it. That is the letter now. Omodi ba no. Enti because enti Japa deal ya one sample bi na bon baby ai na cabinet pa of Nanado approve. Ghana na Parliament, 7th Parliament. This is a big indictment on the Parliament of Ghana. Minus the minority, because minority walk out. Mu dia dia be no rubber stamp one kind. One who corruption tan yema. Kan nyina wom. One who e dia besa dia ban say rubber stamp sa. In fact, that Ghana a good Parliament, Ghana Parliament cabinet ni ma say pa. Eti ni omuni say e Japan no ebon enka many president can make us see me twa san kra ni empe special purpose vehicle for ni fan enye we say but say na president ni abre no opa che say ye ko to aba the debate to go on in Parliament ni na to nchen ye to aba na o we need dia if Parliament be approve when we need dia the current Parliament will approve before they leave. The last paragraph, that's what it tells you. My decodified, my decoded. I have decoded that last paragraph of the spoken by President Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Wow. Enti da besre. Na Onyankopon de. On this Trump nyame. Sadadu, people will lose. They will lose a lot of parliamentarians. Number demoralized into more omo beto akara omo tumi nyanwa adwuma dekadna enti Matiamidu a resign wa anyade na meka so ekukuduro ni na no di John Dramani mama tem etwa ntogu nuso ye no call Parliament oko di pie kese humble pie kese pa odiye kasu nyamekatia president mama no perception can some Krobi so can say approve no. They should have sacked him to put another person there. That you go about telling people say Canada who can say my program yeah so now we have now we have morning show no po and because see Matiamidu or Tagian and I'm here now because he went to President Milton or Copacho no went to improve bia and also because mama yariga mo friend no or say because mama yariga and also my peace FM can't say ma who catch me say me nkonko bisa mama yariga yes we are the in the Japan special report, no, the Oyadi say, you try to be bold. You try to be bold, but your effort is not enough because you should have followed it up. Let me tell you something. So we said out now it's against the government, against the people that did the Japan deal. No, now you are giving them the chance to get another special prosecutor to massage your messages and make sure say be presenting no ama nkofona found culpable in all your report no to look like saints. That they all look like saints. Then you see, say, you will see your smoothest level. When I was telling you, say, you don't have credibility, you are not a bold person, you are somebody that I don't trust because you tag me as a deputy minister, say, I am corrupt, I receive bribe, and I challenge you on Adum TV. Say, come and prove what you have said. But I can't just know. When to me, I'm say, Professor Joy Vance Atamas, let me find the crazy. Every woko, I say, brother, prove say, me ministers, be a conformity, we say no. Oko na oko bunko to je. Ubunko to je no, want to be a prove if you pamo. Wow. What's also can say, see, you had a letter, say, John Draman Mama, Yenya investigation be near that day. And I me throw another challenge, say, if you think that letter is there, letters from the presidency is on a green paper. Attorney General now wants to say, letter word my own yimbra. Besine, my time do the intro. Why are there? What will the report about? Watch your mom, you corrupt. What by ye, never saw you now. But where it matters most? Where Johnny Kalo?
But sa report no kan Airbus once more.
Anyway,
a Japan there na.
Oh, okay, that's how the coward Matamidu. Yamau, President Amau, quite said, Airbus your investigation. Won't me and Yakaso, meant to be yet. Now you also report about that old one line Airbus about say the Airbus say whatever. Do a special report on Airbus and do a special report on Japan corruption corruption index, corruption risk assessment. Oh, Matamidu no. Maybe the Sabi. Oh, yeah, the boom anti-corruption crusader. That was the card they gave to him when he was telling lies about John Dramani Mama. Ah, man, gonna for rigidity, eh? And then what can't look up and what can we see? 90% of history, the report is true. On the corruption risk assessment, 90% is true. Nyanya no crow my Airbus diano. Enya no kro my Airbus no
achacha esi na ndwe ho awados ade
there be I know neta because no enya no kre no so say Airbus na the appropriate time we will deal with it no kre but odi hwe ka enta de enya no kre
there be is it because or can say John Dramani Mahama ye political leader and at time na hu mu so nye no enti akire obeba ho nti na enya no kre na asase na kasa na enya no kre
oh chiso enya no question odi baby akọ because at the time na or we share the letter back na me see become more near to the president direct no na just I don't know why not just very resign put it that answer all this report the eshebo no it don't know why not you say or resign that and or just say or time mama because of full say I was attorney general I was in the government PNDC time before this young man came I was a deputy attorney general for a very long time I deserve I've been a running mate before, so I'm ahead of this young man. Into who mama said, Mama, I bet you the position be I say, Oji. So he hate mama. Or mama. Because he thinks he should be giving the running mate of Professor Joy Vance Atamas. But if Rollins forced you on John Vance Atamas, now Atamas, Rollins is no longer the president. And now Atamis has his freedom and he said he will not go with you. And also bufu. And to me, I make and say, Matamidu, he did a very good job, but he's not courageous. What transfer corruption a defeat no. I was gonna say corruption, a fair corruption, a defeat no. Now corruption will raise supreme. The corrupt people will now exonerate themselves in all the report that the Pennsylvania report now in The corrupt people will exonerate themselves. Now you also said something against his deputy. Say the deputy could give bribe. You were the special prosecutor. When your deputies took bribe, why did you prosecute them? When you saw who said who deputy not the bribe no, and Ukraine say you want the bribe. Who that sick no? Yeah, the sick man say fatro. Osi the sick we say there. Me the bedroom so me check akra. Ama, Matamidu. You did a good job, mom, but you are a coward. And I'll continue to tell you. Every day I will tell you, say, you are a coward. Because you are prosecuted.
But is it not strange that this same man supposedly or a coward, no? Or a Japan deal, and that is act. And other things, you seem to have a problem with them.
Again, the money, you know, who friend, who besides a friend is saying, because friend Matamidu and Ukraine, Lydia Matamidu. So he's credible on that. But where they ask you to prove.
So apart from Ejapa, where again is he credible?
Or call no, your man was on your about 21 yet.
Oh, I
don't know. Kind.
What's it, Mahama is government official one?
No, where is the report?
They okay, I'll come conclusion
before Ejapano, he call people or interview or to be called investigation by somebody. You don't invite the person to your office to ascertain certain things. On the social media, where's the lawyer now?
I'm not sure you are trying to teach him what to do.
I'm trying to teach him what to do because we know how investigations are carried out in this country. You can't investigate somebody without, but natural justice, you ask the person.
Investigation is different from prosecution.
No, investigation, you have to ask the person.
No.
You have to ask.
Not always the case.
No. If you are investigating somebody to indict the person at the law court now, fine, you can investigate without inviting him. But to indict him at the court, no, at least you should have.
He hasn't taken him to court. He hasn't indicted him. He's only said that why an investigation also proves that Mahama is the government.
And Mama says he's not. Mama swear against his word.
And the people he also spoke about Japan, so say almost in your corrupt.
I'm denying.
Huh?
I'm denying.
I'm denying.
I'm denying. I'm company chow.
Oh,
oh, see. My time to see. President Kakeni say.
My wife is here. You are talking too much.
President Kakeni say.
Yes, my wife is
here. On finance minister now. See, finance minister on air come forward. The man say be there command. Let
anyway. Ni Amasa Namwale, former MP Ladade Kotopon, on now take Nenkasisiano. Sweetie bye.
Yes, my dear.
Bacho Kasama Mentio.
Yo, me mawajo, me mawano a pan for a jo, me abe majo. We tie for no a refua. Obo ade na domi akusi sabri. Tache madabu jemu. Ye mamu nyina ajo, minti minka. Ghana mampanyi. Ene na pan for a. Nyame afini pemu amre antisemu. Weyi na amayen. Beko so abom paye asre ade so bebo ne ho ban. Ahwe woni na pamfo nyina no makura Ghana ama beye krabehwa ya hwe anim achi. Enti President Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo eno apamfo nyina mamu nyina adwo. Enme bebi amu obia. Minim so obo ade no kuso ehwem so. No be kura mo ema 7 December no. Ghana for ene ewiase nyina behu se ampa wo mre ni ampa nyame do waba no aye adwuma pa ama na so Ghana for ani enti e besa ama wo efie nai ama wato aso aye ne ese nana ne wode tu hei Mati Amidu 2018 President Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo ema na adwuma me kai se we need our appointing the ministers and deputies. Your cost swearing in a idea about na onjai and it's all the time no or remind you more of the office of the special prosecutor. A juma dear, Yadimobia, only a senior colony baby a word. And there was so one to me yet, not dear at Toa. Yamanaiko Nipa Beyebi went one meaning in her. Enti ne wode be so ye eno de aso emu samo de meka cho se nyame anim na mate se abade nanso na menkinka mu nioma eyie me metna ha emekenkan ne in details mate se wakeke bi na mo ali aka ne dia but ne wo mi se nana me de be konkon ha na ne wo mu no me say it's still fresh as we move on no, day by day no story will unfold and then we'll have the opportunity to digest it further. Neti na memra mami ne me de ka amaga fo ahu ni se sam de beba obi be ku nche se ne wo pe ye nyoma panyi da de bi timi ko gina baabi e ka che o se du election bra wo kan sam na na du baabi a na ade ntro kakra wo no aba ni sei ye nim nkrofo bi se ne o be chichi no o be so a o be pagya no ma gya si wo na mo me ka che Ghana for say eni da so aban ye wo ho no eno no mo madwen they should stay focused 21 days okay and if you more 20 days no ma wo mo ma won ani mo tenten mo mu weva e wo nsuo na ni kra we are marching on to victory. We are marching on to Akena. Inti eno ena me work. Nana, that's what I have for now.
I see. That's what you have for now. Joyce Zampare and Okasa were Deputy Communication Director NPP. Earlier na wati ni Amasa Namwale, former MP Ladade Kotopon Enka. Anyway, Namwale, is it the first time someone has resigned from his work schedule? Have you forgotten Jifaku Ativo? The Bass branding saga is what I'm referring to. Boa for Darlington Akins. And what do we see? By Ibrahim Kenya Ewo Yoko Kufudia. The battle continues to be that of the Lord. Remember, it is number 1 on the ballot paper. Please, I listened to Peace FM interviewing Dr. Lati, who gave a certain contact to log in, but I missed the full address. I'll be happy if you could send me the contact. The contact in part is www.swifin. Okay, it is www.s for school, W for wife, I for Ibrahim, F for finance, I for Ibrahim, N for nation.com/login. Enti number no no. Address na me de amount no. Late President Rawlings found peace with the Akufo-Addo. That got NDC infuriated and had him the suspected and orchestrated from the NDC circles. So thus crocodile tears must stop. President Akufo-Addo is winning this election hands down. Farouk Enodue Ifitema Ebaye. Now this one says Martin Amidu is a coward because there are big men and women to expose. He resigned. Shame on him. Richard Amran here. Thanks for the great work, Nana the Cardinal. Thank you, my brother, for listening. Ankama Foster Wachima Iribi. No matter what the NDC will say about Martin Amidu's resignation, most Ghanaians have seen great development done by our president, fighting corruption and making good policy over economic sector. Vote for number 1. Still, 4 more for Nana. My regards to Honorable Koju Oponkroma, Alexander Kwesia Kwachimansa, patriotic members, Ankama Foster na Odiwe Ebaye. The Cardinal, this night, tell now Molly we don't want any propaganda. Piaga from Achem Asafo. This is your Piaga, eh? I wish I meet you one day. Nana Okesi, good evening. I know that the MPP lady will defeat the NDC man. Shame on NDC. 4 more for Nana to do more. Asrewa, Sehi Asafo. Oi, Asrewa. Nana, good evening. Kindly take up this matter for me. Okay. My issue is about a stray dog around Tantra Reservoir, which I'm told the owner has sacked from home because he is sick. My worry is that this dog moves about hungry and might attack somebody one day. How long has that dog been there? Anyway, the city authorities take it up for us. Kwame Nkrumah Dasa from London. Dr. Henry Latte is maybe a very good politician, but he is certainly not a good politician. So how? I wish him well with his organic business. Dr. Papa Sambo, Master Planner Junior Kintampo. GCPP is a great party in Ghana here. I am happy they are stating that it is not easy to create about 1 million jobs. Tell them that President Akufo-Addo has created 2.5. That is public sector and informal sector. So 4 more to do more. Okay, Eric Hakuna Matata says, if ghosts could resurrect hypocrites in NDC who gathered at Obra's port would have received dirty slaps from Papa J. Mr. Rawlings hated current crop of NDC leadership because of their corrupt deeds, which was against what he stood for. He will still hate Mahama and his NDC in his grave. My condolences to the family of Mr. Rawlings, Eric Hakuna Matata in Hoof Town. And what do we say? Bye. What about now, Mali? Exactly 3 weeks from today, Yekwa Kotuaba. Any matter saying?
Say, yeah, campaign.
And
And
the person campaign, master, how?
oh, that's why we say campaign they are suspended for 6 days. So because you have campaign saying funny day ma penny I want come. So I'm not here to do campaign. Topic about the man, I know who has some person maker. Into fat topic number. Me person make campaign.
That's topic now, a campaign.
There be a campaign.
Okay, all right. So let me read the topics Isaac Odro gave you that he gave me as well. Release of WASI and matters, WASI results and matters arising. Comparative analysis of results this year, results and that past. 21 days to election 2020. Let's win this election to honor Rawlings, even though you are not campaigning. As you don't get here. Now Mwale and Joyce Zampari. Dr. Henry Latte will soon pass through. So these are the things my producer sent me, which clearly captures 21 days to election 2020. Let's win this election to honor Rawlings, according to your General Secretary.
I don't know any campaign. I know any campaign. Into the menka SHS National.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, SHS results number.
You do that in 5 minutes, Mpacho.
Yo, SHS results number. Na yesim kwara no omo ya de pa especially in mathematics. Me bo am baso. Neta me so one ya de pa so at least say the question ma. Near the answer kan. No want to be a party there that is so what bon. Yeah, the question ma. Now it's me kai episode enya credit. Why are there? So the bon abaso. What
does that statement mean?
Oh, some me.
Say, yeah, the question, Mount.
Yeah, the question, no. Near the answer count. Now, who call one copper? Say, you'll be the question, man. Yeah, the answer count.
What is that supposed to mean?
No, that's an examination. You're different type of examination. Maybe because school University of Ibadan. Your examination, your open book.
We are not talking University of Ibadan. We are talking of WASI.
Open book exams.
WASI, as far as you and I are concerned,
take home exams.
When him say WASI, and yet take home
and examination
and yet open book exam. WASI, a sit and write exam.
WASI na 1979. Omukocho BK no.
We are in 2020.
Omukocho BK no. No questions no. Na me manye BK. Omukọ ba no. Madam be friend assure o say oje hey, near masa question about word to word. And paramparas we share we say ni nyina word to word na. Obuhu ya so omukọ no. What to word? It be na make can say. Nkwala yard. At least to be kai. The questions, the answers they gave them, and they wrote and they passed. Why are they? In Ukraine. Yeah, the questions somehow. It will be 1,000 questions. Now who could tell them one more? 1,000 questions answers for whom? Who could tell them one more? Maybe yeah, 5 questions per. Who to be kind the answer no bar? What passing? Into examination there, and yeah, dear bia, din bia, see the style of examination, no, and that style of teaching, no, is also part of it. Because I'm Kolana, got treasures so who question got treasures no at least when she ye child one tiasia ka question ko tiasia and answer so to produce so the mere fact say what to me at the question asie at the answer asie et me akrama the trim not me can reproduce in the answer no why had what pass it and it's understood et me the makers me bon kola na baso ne hian say they should keep up the good job call university modian so ensua ade no pass it because once you are be able to pass no you should be able to pass your tertiary too and I believe so they will come out with flying colors into when ya de bia hu bia me enye me hu and enye wrong too because exams here ni yan say akran ti ase obetumi pass it we hwe sini bi sia efo sini bi omo ye na omo na e kopese omo na ye hwehwe ne do akọ foreign mission because that dey dey nti omo ye we here omo kopena omo the satellite show CCTV nti we so these are the people we want nti me dey so far as said overall results no good for our children no benya abodi say omo pass no that is good. Let's move forward as a country. The next people never also more than passing. So this is all what I have to say about it. But I said we can tell some more kind say we should win this election to honor Jerry Rawlings. You know. That is it. Jerry Rawlings, NDC founder. On a former NDC party, no. Time I can't see NDC, Jerry Rawlings, founder, no. The late BJ Darocha. And the current Nana Danko Akufo-Addo no mu dwa monum pass that time no kasi the constitution of Ghana does not allow one person to form a political party no mu Buzia Dankwa group no is founding fathers the constitution say founding fathers and yes no yes we know people who sign as founding members but Rawlings is the founder of the party. So we went for a congress and conferred that position on him, say he's the founder of the party. And Rawlings is our founder. And Emmy then to say the NDC recognize that. Emma, every major decision piano, we factor in Rawlings and we tell him all the presidential aspirants contest here, Mama Winnie, no. All of them went to Rawlings to seek his approval. Every major decision,
even though he was the backing dog.
Who said he was the backing dog?
Your general secretary.
Wankasa.
What's he saying?
The general secretary, when he said the backing dog is no longer, he was referring to democracy.
The voter dog.
Other kind.
Other the voter god.
And menti voter dog God. I had a meeting.
Sir.
Menti voter dog. Voter day.
Voter god.
God. Menti that.
Okay, Church of Christ.
And Meko heaven. Say some name me no say pa dia ka Meko heaven.
I see.
Say me a Church of Christ ni.
Mate.
Na Church of Christ ye kan okure.
Mate.
Yo Roman ni. But only one thing about Roman for me pe mo asem. But
o se wonya Roman, e Roman for en kan okure.
So we Roman ni. Ade ba ko me pe Roman for ho asem say. Say Roman oba ni be makoso bo akwa weje. No ban nyim na ne yafu ye tintiti gra on be wait na ma. I'm telling you. And that is right. Pentecost for nye. We got Pentecost uko we dey say.
Kan wa sorry.
Kofa ulad baptism.
Kan wa sorry ne.
Ulad menstrual period.
Kan wa sorry. Kan wa sorry. Church of Christ mo be ye. Church of Christ.
Oze.
Church of Christ.
Say they.
They wo kana.
Say it will depend.
As they do there, all the clauses and conditions about it.
And we are the pa.
See, as a Catholic, one of the things we say is that judgment, it is not in my mouth to say that. For instance, maybe I want whom some akobo your mind. It whom me say, me su nipa boni de be mad. Maybe I was so maybe I would de kum nipa usuma say, but because I no yet. Mortal sin into yes, I know you're born here to us saying,
me see Catholic for me, Pemoisem.
Me see Church of Christ.
Start to credit, dear.
How dear?
Start to credit, you are right.
Can one sorry, dear?
Oh, no, General. Oba ni nyim so what?
Now what sorry?
Yeti ye wedding na ko bisa.
Na Church of Christ.
Oba ni nyim.
Church of Christ.
Oba ni nyim kapa ebi kapa ne nye beba na ehye ni nyinsɛn.
Na mole.
Eno so ba be no wedding. Asori bi obeka se dabi.
Church of Christ mo be ye.
Enti
Church of Christ mo be ye.
Kadna.
Na mole me say. Church of Christ. Na mo be ye wedding na oba ni nyim mo be ye.
Ana se oyiri nkwa na anye.
O be wedding no oyiri.
So oyiri be no wedding. Oyiri na
I know so smart am.
Enti kadna.
Joyce Bram.
Nana.
Papa
Maame fa wa fidie na me ma ye meyi a omukotro wasi trinkwa se senia presby nyuma senia tetefo hwehwe ye ni a na abamu enti senia ye kande bia ya de hia entokoso sasa na ekatwi do ne ntokoso se ebe improve na ya enhance ye nkwala no adisia akọ enim na sisi a wohwe na se mame mo honorable minister na po na the deputy educhum ni mpanyifo wo ministry nya hyehyɛ of the buy na president na ado danko akufuado hyehyɛ of the buy said there be oni Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia ka say free SHS ehu yama Ghana ese Ghana babia bebubia enya entoaso school enya hunimdie said de bia yenja obi efie esanse enim say uma akwala school ko ewo JHS akwala no onyinu baabi obetimi esiso obetimi asua de bi akwa anim na woman secondary education ho bewie no aye matured ese wadu ne mpanyi so a obetimi take decision ebe propelling into the next destiny fulfillment in life. Okay, enipa bi kan say entimi maso NDC for running over 30 adverts free SHS na say krampo after 2017-2018 no mu ye advert say eyi free SHS 419 meanwhile so no mu panyifo John Dramani Mahama the NDC presidential candidate wonu ano se ni papa ewobi ano wachi mota ye de ni fi ha ekosrem e ma ne ko enjoy free senior high school na adenti no beka say ye di na enkrofo NDC fuo su baby wohu bi a enye ye hohom a ahye wo ma bibie nu a ese etimi ye wo man mu unya kase ebe we enye ye na so ye di gidie ene kruye etu ho anamo nyama panyi a woni suade hu kase mitimi tro man mu enjai obi ba ewo mu se eye no financial shortages and I say owo ohie bi mu how bi mu amanie bi mu onya resourceful the parents nya resourceful nti won ntimi ko school die there bi ese so bi bia Ghana mamra no kra e ma ye hokwan nimri mu no obema sa mamra no aye adwuma ye hunde di ankrofo bi ye edru ba bi na hwe nkwala na na ebuso epanyifo tena ase ebonya sapo there be you running double track crofo to who dede enye ye missing as at last week one presidential candidate call one of the regions who now call social media be obemu asiesie no ho e de tomagwa hyenefu say double tracking ti wonyem just down trying to downplay the benefits of double track. Nana tertiary institutions, ye ni regular. Anyone na wamo call sandwich programs. Ye ni one na universities no. And let me give credit to Aseshi, a friend is Dr. Aseshi Pape, Refi, what he said about double track. So it is good because in fact, we've made very good use of dormitories ni other buildings ni nyoma ewo nana enka ediempio na honorable Amale Kasan okay bibi ma mesre was say dey ye mankwala no questions and ye more answers and woman passing. What can I say?
Can some kind?
What can I say? Any of them is slow.
Can kind?
One more opportunity or say, what can I say?
Me see. Say, one question. Now, to be kind question, I can answer now. No pass ya.
Yes, one gas.
Nana Boba to play back man. Nana play back. But wait there be play back man.
Joyce now. Oh say, your mouth question.
About answer.
Now your mouth answers come. Now to
me the man call your reference.
Now to me can try. Why are they?
That's just tell me kind. No, I don't catch it. I don't know what it's your own question.
Your mom answers. Your mom questions. Your mom.
Their own question.
Yes, several questions. Yeah, the answers count.
Their own question. Now answers. Now kai that's what.
What that's the who? What's the question? Near mouth answers. Near mouth answers. And when a mouth go university, open a banana.
And let me just say yes. All questions.
Apart from
the answers. Okay, but just about mommy so. All questions. Near about answers. Now who can compass here? Why are there?
And so why were you running away?
One question on social media. Yes, that's a question. No, because about my question. You saw the questions. You are giving answers.
Who gave them?
Your friends, and your fathers, and your mothers, and your teachers gave you answers.
The way he's trying to put,
I saw.
Now you are trying to change the direction. You are trying to change what you say.
Oh,
stand your car now.
Take what I'm saying now. Take what I'm saying now.
Why should I take what you say now?
Because I'm here. Me was a mechanic.
And I want to take what you said earlier. No. And I make a choice. And
let me see.
And you're saying now, what near what kind of enemy is some Debbie, and you're saying that you refresh your statement and give to me.
No question.
Mr.
Debbie. Now, pass here. Why are there?
Mr. Debbie.
Not there. Mr. Who questions?
All the microphones. Namoale. It's dynamic kasa.
Mr. Who questions? Near more answers. Now, Kako pass here. Why are there? Mankati, your own questions.
Okay, point noted. Joyce.
18 Nana. Niempese Ghana 40 asese. Ye kai se emem ekwale ko tro exams. First one kai se udemwa. Day one no. O kai se Monday bi se ya me ba. Ane hu ye dede enkwala ne say one corona nti social distance. Wo ma nya kwan ama ya anya den. Wo ma nya kwan ankopi. Alidu na ne ba ha no. Halidu. Emani can say abai akoto answer sheet send him honorable Namoale ken. Any man kwala no. And omu call ye no. And answers no ama. 18 and there be so much attention.
Manuchi time.
Me children say what I make custom. I'm making reference to what you said earlier.
What I've said, not what somebody has said. Don't associate with what somebody has said. Maybe then no.
Who do you and Makasa?
Okay, Kasa.
Mami Kasa. 80 Nana. What's that can say? I buy no nim so young children kwala de pa. And one koto answers. And the man who can say the witch in say ye nyina ye call school ye my pasco ye my teacher's notes ni nyoma revisions. What was revision about? And no muke ne say India assumptions no ye mom questions and ye mom answers into no matwa na me de say wo no aka ye was yet me ma questions yet ma answers one shia okokura wo faili 80 way no me say ye boy ye man agbaso ya chere wo mo ye certain questions e be a teacher ni enu wo mo ehia pasco ni nneoma possible answers and they kept it to themselves call you no wo prove beyond everything say yes they have the capabilities to sail through ya bo mo tinkwa obi bon ohoka na wo hwewo a obu so jire ho emma mu so na ye hu say bra wo bra ye no anyakwa na me ne wo taxa ye tua me ne wo sika kakra ye tete afi ho ne ade akambo mu ne ade amaye nua nkuman mu emom so om daache aye krabehwe no ye da wo mate so om ngu ye nim ase ye betrom se ekoi won na eba SS2 fu eba won na kanyina essence abai for mu kanyina essence fi nyina ben chiai na minim se esan kwan power do on afaso and na wo hwe testimony
I tell you I'm start fight hoka na ado ya ne say free body and lodging
Omo examination fee omo boarding omo lodging omo day for aduane omo ntare me se wo dia ne say Northern region na mo se mo ma free na school for timi tena se so me miensa no mu edua ba
nso tua at long run
at the long run whether because school January to April na wunchia na me kwatena fia we say at the long run
no what
does that go to do it has got to do because me
has got to do with the school children.
Who told you
it's the government abanka de
abanka me see awofo na exams fee ya control na enkwala
dampare zampare
yes
Mr. Wa free SHS no the item
it has got everything to do and you will progressive are you free now no can ya tell me the point is waiting I know na you host
what are the items of the
Mr. Wona betro question amame
what are the items
Mr. Wona betro question amame
items of the free
Mr. Wona be some sem
come kwa de buy
Mr. Wona kwame kuma de buy NDC manye and manye Ghana ma over 100,000 people are left every time.
Do you know what is tuition?
Me see, more than we do tuition.
Do you know what is tuition?
And this mobile, Muslim progressive tuition.
Meba, mama me bet 5 minutes. Meba says here, Martin Amidu. I call him Mr. No All, Mr. No It All. Ex-president was right to use those words on you. Shame on you, Mame Ajwa. Ena wadiwe ama Martin Amidu. Charles Nyame in Asamankese says the headmaster asked the class prefect to write names of talkatives. The class prefect started with names of the headmaster and his teachers. Now the class prefect is nowhere to be found. Let me pause here and continue the groundswork for my beloved St. John Mahama and the NDC party. Ejapa royalties scandal kick out Nana. Nothing is going to change the victory already destined for President Akufo-Addo for December 7th, 2020. Any election. Okay. Anyway, rejected voters for Namwale.
The word tuition. Oh, nobody pays tuition.
Nana, Kessie. Nana.
Yes, darling.
Nana, you me so.
Mean you also.
Nami Sra. 18 year mekano. 18 year maomo. Nana, the dance for Akufo-Addo near 1 year. I know what bad time.
Miss who did you tell tuition? Everyone part every for what tuition is. Tuition was started by Kwame Nkrumah.
So what must say?
Namuya Mufiya only boarding and lodging. Koforio secondary school, Ghana secondary school. Ghana secondary school. Liba Bako. Tebu Liba 12. Echesani Bako. Okombe ku Kolano. Because Akwala ya wako school. Kwa Kostana. Kwa Shokobe Kulu.
Eti woman so. Woman be tuaba. Edia ayena nani. Na me sit 7 December.
So one Kostana Kolano. Okombe Kulu.
It's settled because
Namwale, don't go. Namwale, don't go. Sit down. Namwale Nkotrase. You believe everything he says about the MPP, yet you call him a madman, bitter person. When he exposes candidate Mahama, the man who together with his brothers milked the country through Airbus and other dubious deals, Martin Amidu will continue to fight corruption as he did independently with Oyome, Waterville, Sofoton, etc. Candidate Mahama and his enablers won't be spared out. Watch out, Samuel Brian Boabin.
Samuel Brian Babu said, I never said, I believe what he said about MPP. He didn't say anything about MPP. Matamidu did not write anything about MPP. Matamidu wrote about people who are corrupt in the Japan deal. Now, Mr. Only boss, because you have stayed to prosecute them.
You mean boss?
Only boss. Now, MPP formed open tuition as you. Sushi was free from Kwame Nkrumah's time.
Mister, it is a big lie. It's a big lie. Now, while the better that's who done your way. 18 and now.
Mame.
Ese enkwala na kire se unyo aban papa na ode hyehye papa ba oman ni tumpo enkrofo di yie eni biefo enya nidaso eni bifo so enya bi ena nkrofo so fie wo masebi eno so betimi akase wo mu akrachefo wo mu emaba wa papa ewo mu fie ana na do ento aso a wo beto aso na won so wo mato abade ato ano so no san so na tertiary wo de hyehye ya ba ne ohia na Ghana card a wo beko na wo benya loan na wo di akọ tertiary wo hwia wo service western ya 1 year respite and sana eno ubetia eya unya adwuma na aban etetew umpa aban we upede nana na emauti so ro eye sedu nkete asede NDC fo nwini aban emfa sha rolling said oya na emi ya so no man le aya ene kraman no po no ene kraman no owe ene voter for busumono ene wo we me won say bebre a wo mkeka fa no he was their hero and then they brought him down to 0 ene ese dun ketia said me say NDC for Ghana for e wasede bi e ma papa Ejea it is to vote against John Dramani Mahama ene Chinienu ni odi ni moja sign the party's manifesto. Ni wadini moja silly manifesto na se. A wamo tete no. A enunti tete NDC. Ne chinieno ni ti kwadi no etunu. Eti ne kura no na etunu. Edi ebiom na aka. Enshota ashase elu. Eframa bo a ebubu. Ehi na wujina. Ghana for. Uye NDC ni America chiro. Oje breno. Enie. MPP. Osunu kokroko abua wosiwa utwa ne nama enam bia womu obi twa wosiminya akoko obi twa wosiminya nantwie obi nya wosiminya pata eno oje ebrenu
Media me try eminya Joyce Kanoki Zempare Itamason
number 1 on the ballot then you give President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo 4 more to do more for you.
Oya kwenju ahenze na ngwaso Viazi mnzamane numu nyipe nyina Obi boko biabo Masitine nyina Zida kwenju mofra na mpenyin Viazi mnzamane
Abusia ha enene so yede mo besie Isaac Odro Patricia Sefa Fisha kwa brentwi boy siako okwarane ena Emmanuel Atiemo mo na hyehyeye ema me bedi ho chiame efreme nana ya kese meda ekwanso nkoso Prince Bafo Samoa Konongo Jack Chan AK La Paz Shoe ena afi Agent Elizabeth meda mo nyina se mo boaye ema itimede the platform show ebremo enyumre ha ena yede musie adomura ne de nkwane ahode chen ne yebesan ehia okuada bebi awo awutie na enyumre bia medamasepa nyankopon enhyira mo takra mo ede rade asomdwe agya mo nyina